Hi everyone, Cosmic Mango here, your favourite mango from outer space. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. In a world of thousands of commanders to choose from, many get overlooked and forgotten. I'm here today to share with you my opinion on some highly underrated commanders that are both enjoyable to play and have surprisingly quite powerful. If you've been looking for a commander that is out of the ordinary, look no further. This is the video for you. So, without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Number 1. Mirri, Weatherlight, Duelist. A legendary cat warrior creature that costs 1 green, 1 white, and 1 generic mana to cast. It has 3 power and 2 toughness and says the following. First strike. Whenever Mirri Weatherlight Duelist attacks, each opponent can't block with more than 1 creature this combat. As long as Mirri Weatherlight Duelist is tapped, no more than 1 creature can attack you each combat. Midia is actually a very fun commander, and I rarely see people playing her, and I don't know why. I think the design of this card is near enough perfect. We get a commander with pretty low casting cost at just 3 mana, one of the colours being green, meaning ramping is easy peasy. We also get 2 super unique abilities that synergize very nicely together, making Midia a powerful commander to battle against. There are so many ways you can build a Midia deck, whether you want to go Voltron, Pillow Fort, tokens, the possibilities are vast, and that in my opinion is what makes an excellent commander to pick up and play. You can buy this commander for around $2. Number 2. Erebos, Bleak-Hearted. A legendary enchantment god creature that costs 1 black and 3 generic mana to cast. He has 5 power and 6 toughness and says the following. Indestructible. As long as your devotion to black is less than 5, Erebos isn't a creature. Whenever another creature you control dies, you may pay 2 life. If you do, draw a card. For 1 generic and 1 black mana, sacrifice another creature. Target creature gets -2/-1 until the end of turn. So let's start off with the lovely indestructible bit. Having this alone helps make a commander worthy of being strong, as indestructible makes them very resilient and hard to remove from the game. Then we also have the ability to be able to draw cards, fairly easy to activate this effect as well. His whole kit synergizes very well. His unique set of skills combined make him a great commander for mono black decks. Erebos is really fun and resilient. He feels similar to Yawgmoth but less fragile as he has indestructible. You can buy his commander for around $1. Number 3. Orcus, Prince of Undeath. A legendary demon creature that costs 1 black, 1 red, 2 generic mana, and X mana to cast. It has 5 power and 3 toughness and says the following. Flying, Trample. When Orcus, Prince of Undeath enters the battlefield, choose 1. Each other creature gets -X/-X until the end of turn. You lose X life. Return up to X target creature cards with total mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. They gain haste until the end of turn. Orcus is a super unique commander. It's not often you see a Rakdos commander with a casting cost of X. Also, he has loads of great abilities mixed into that as well. Okay, to fully push this commander, you're going to want to have as much mana as possible, and with Rakdos, that can be a little bit tricky. But this commander scales very well, so the longer the game goes on, the more devastating Orcus becomes. Orcus' ability feels like Toxic Deluge, and having that on a commander feels very good, and offers some nice gameplay. Being able to destroy indestructible creatures is very good. If reanimating is your thing, Orcus does this very well. A lot of great card text on this commander, and definitely worth picking up. You can even run him in the 99 of your other decks if you feel like he doesn't offer enough in the command zone. However, I think you will find that he does. A very good commander indeed. You can buy this commander for around 60 cents. Number 4. Baeloth, Barrityl Entertainer. A legendary elf shaman creature that costs 1 red and 4 generic mana to cast. He has 2 power and 5 toughness and says the following. Creatures your opponents control with power less than Baeloth Barrityl's power are golded. They attack each combat if able and attack a player other than you if able. Whenever a golded attacking or blocking creature dies, you create a treasure token. Choose a background. You can have a background as a second commander. So this commander can cause absolute carnage. Golding opponents' creatures is just so fun and shakes up the whole game. The really funny thing is, we even get to very quickly generate treasure tokens thanks to his synergized abilities. He has the background ability as well, meaning you can mix and match this commander with lots of different backgrounds, each offering a different and unique playing experience. You can buy this commander for around $3.80. Number 5. Eruth, Tormented Prophet. A legendary human creature that costs 1 red, 1 blue and 1 generic mana to cast. She has 2 power and 4 toughness and says the following. If you would draw a card, exile the top 2 cards of your library instead. You may play those cards this turn. Eruth is pretty cool and unique. Effectively, she doubles the amount of cards you are drawing. Okay, you have to play them that turn, otherwise they go to exile. But if you have enough mana spare, you can quickly get out of hand for your opponents to deal with. So, every time you cast a spell that lets you draw a card, or 2 cards, or 3 cards, you'll be doubling that value. Things get crazy. There are multiple ways you can build an Eruth deck, with the most popular perhaps being Storm. With Eruth, we have access to Izzet, which is a great colour combination and very powerful these days. Lots of fantastic cards available within those 2 colours. You can buy this commander for around 50 cents. Number 6, the final card on my list. Gregor, Shrewd Magistrate. Also known as Glenn, the voice of the calm, from the Walking Dead set. So, a legendary human advisor creature that costs 1 white, 1 blue and 1 generic mana to cast. He has 1 power and 3 toughness and says the following. Skulk, this creature can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. Whenever Gregor, Shrewd Magistrate deals combat damage to a player, draw cards equal to its power. Gregor is perhaps one of the coolest and strongest Voltron commanders out there. Pump him up and swing, and watch how many cards you can draw per turn. It's actually pretty nuts. We have access to blue, meaning we can keep counter magic in our hand to protect him. We also have white, which alone is a very good colour for protection spells. Together, the 2 colours with a stack full of cards can be a powerful combination. You don't have to spend too much money to make this commander a powerhouse as well, and that's always nice. You can buy this commander for around $2.50. Okie dokie everyone, that is the end of my list. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, would you kindly drop a like and subscribe to the channel? I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. It's a huge goal of mine, and making that milestone would be amazing. I would love to know if you have any underrated commander recommendations. If you do, please add them in the comment section below. I love reading your comments and try to answer back to as many of the comments as I can. Thanks for watching everyone, and as always, take care and goodbye.